Since I came so I came to this strange world, hoping I could learn a bit about how to give and take.
What's good, guys? This is the Breadman coming at you another post-gameplay commentary, and today I have a really sweet gameplay for you to watch. And during this gameplay, I'm going to be telling a story that just recently happened that I was going to say in my last video, but I totally forgot. But anyway, let me throw a quick rundown at you for this video. Basically, so right now, here's the score. That dude is just going off on the other team. I joined this game late, and I'm like, oh god, there's no way that I'm going to be doing good in this game. And right at the start, it doesn't seem too hot, but right here is where things get intense. Like, just keep watching, and I'm just gonna tell you guys something that just happened recently. So basically, as some of you guys know, I failed my license test first try. Just watch this part really quick. Okay, now we got the hater up. They're just spawning in over there. I'm getting all these cap kills, almost full streaks right now. I didn't even notice those two people right there, but. Okay, anyway, some of you guys know I failed my driver's test my first try, and I just recently had my second driver's test. And during the driver's test, like, considering I failed the first time, because the first time I took the test, I wasn't nervous at all. Like, not one bit was I nervous. So, since I failed taking a wrong turn, I ended up having to retake the test. And while I was retaking the test, I was 10 times more nervous because just the fact that I failed the first time, and I really did not want to fail this time. I wanted my license so bad. I've been wanting it since July because that's when I turned 16, but I didn't get it until like now. So anyway, during the test, like, this is how nervous I was. My foot was shaking, like out of random spots. My foot would just start to shake because basically how I failed was that I crossed over a yellow line, I think it was, into the wrong lane. Oh, and right here, I see the guy right there, and my teammate kills me on purpose. Watch this. Like, what the heck? I was 1 kill away from probably, like, my wraps or something, because that was my second wraith, I think. I'm not sure if that popped up or not, but so, like, during the whole test, I was like so focused on the lanes on the road and like the lines and where everything was, and I'm like just freaking out. I'm like, I do not want to cross over the lines that I'm not supposed to. So I'm just like observing the roads hardcore. And at the end of the test, she wanted me to take a right turn, and this is where I failed last time too. Is I had to take a right turn, but this isn't what, like, I was taking my final turn of the test, and that's when I failed. But this time it was a right turn to go back into the parking lot so she can tell me if I passed or not. And taking this right turn, I'm in the left lane, and there's a person right next to me, and she told me to take a right turn. I'm like, what do I do? So I'm like, I just told her straight up, I'm going straight. There's no point in me to try to make that. I might hit the car, and I don't want to slow down because, you know, during the test, you really question the laws you are given. Like, for some reason, I felt like I couldn't slow down, so I just kept going, just crossed the intersection, just going straight. And she actually told me that was a really good decision, so I was happy about that. And at the end of the test, we parked on the side of the curb, and then she's like telling me all the stuff I did wrong. And I'm just freaking out. I'm like, oh god, just tell me that I didn't pass. Because I really didn't want to redo classes or anything. I would have gone into my third time. And your third try, you have to pay. And then fourth try, you have to redo classes. And I didn't want any of that to, like, even come into mind. So she's telling me all these things I did wrong. And then at the end, I'm like, she could tell I was bummed or something. And she told me, she's like, no, you passed. And I was like, yes, oh my gosh, dude, that was so crazy. And then on the way out, right as I get my license, the paper form of the license, we're heading out. I'm driving my mom home so that I can go back to school because she made me go back to school. And so we're driving back. I have to cross, like, this is a weird intersection. To get into the driver's place, it's a weird excuse me. There's this weird intersection. And exiting it is even weirder So I go out and I take the wrong turn again. On real roads, I take the wrong turn. So my mom just starts screaming at me. I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God. She grabs the wheel from me and just cranks it. And I took it back and I just did a U-ey, go back into the place, and then we had to come back out and just crazy stuff. And on the drive home, I did it correct the second try. On the drive home, I told my mom, like, well, that's not a first good sign. And she's like, no, it wasn't. I'm like, well, there goes my privileges for a while then. But no, she actually let me continue driving and stuff. And 2 days ago, I got my first car. There was a lot of hype over that. Been hanging out with some of my friends lately, and it's just been a good time. Like, I can't wait for the summer now, because having my license is going to bring a lot of good things to come. So, yeah, how much longer is on this video? I think this video is almost basically done. But here's my score right now, 50-5. Here's I love this map now because I learned how to like spawn trap them really well and stuff. There's my 50 headshots. And this game was actually the game right after my video I posted yesterday of me doing my Road to Dark Matter. And I just went off. Like, I saw that I was gonna try and get some more headshots on my shotgun again, but I realized it was a long distance map, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So I just put on the ICR because I'm going for gold on this too. I think I have 3 ARs gold, I believe. Now look at this. Like, if I had extended May, I probably would have killed that kid, and it would have been like a mega feed or something like that. But yes, no, it wouldn't have been a quad. No. 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 Sorry guys, my friend's talking to me. But 295 I think it was, and 60-7. The dude that was at the top of their scoreboard, he didn't look too hot when I joined. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe, and then leave a comment on what you want to see next. And I'll see you guys in another video. You want to say it with me? No. 3, 2, 1. Please!